What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Today we are going to be looking at IVE with After Like. Now, I was a big fan of their song 11. I thought the melody, I thought the video, everything was very complimentary. So I'm just wondering, how is their comeback going to be? And there's one way to find out, and that's by watching the video. So let's not waste any more time. Like always, guys, if you do enjoy the content you're about to see, make sure you give the channel a bit of love. Make sure you hit that like button, maybe even be subscribed. And I would just say, let's click the play button to see what this MV is all about. Wow, this video is really rough. Like, I love that you can even see like the green screens in the background, and they have it a bit themed up with these signs. And these signs are normally like, you know, from Crash Dummies. But I like that. I like that feel of it. Also, the video just starts. It just goes right into action. Wow, even to see the equipment in the background, it's special. I've never seen an MV that really goes into showing this amount of detail when it comes to equipment. I like that. It's a very nice rough aspect. Like, for example, here even, you can see that they have this entire railing set up, and if not mistaken, you can even see it move around a little bit. Like, there was like a couple of frames where it started moving, going backwards. I like that. Like, I wonder if these cameras were all operational and they all started using a bit of every bit of footage, like they all collected. Nice. Really cool. Now, a lot of people might be wondering why I like this. Well, I'm a cinematographer. I love camera gear. I think camera gear is amazing. Even just to see this crane and then this massive system holding the camera, allowing it to do like a 360 spin, because you can see the camera spinning inside of its frame. It's phenomenal. Like, for me, this is like a geek moment. I love it. I think this is very educational. And I'm just wondering, like, theoretically, would this also be counting or be counted as a behind the scenes video? Would be very interesting. Also, we're introduced to the very first CGI element here, which is basically the plane. The one thing that bothers me a little bit about the shot is that it's very bright. Like, there's one element here on a bright monitor, it really just sticks out to the eye. It hurts a little bit, but for the rest, it's actually really well balanced, and there is a lot of blooming going on, but it seems like everything is bloomed. And by blooming, I mean it's a bit of a ghosting effect, if I can call it like that. Even her eye contact to the camera, and, you know, it just shows a lot of professionalism going on. I would have been really happy if they could have shown some of the shots as well from this crane. It would be amazing. Again, here, also in this shot, it's sad that the lights are just overly lit. Like, I know this is now like a theme because we also saw it in the previous shot, but on a bright monitor, it doesn't really look nice. I would have just toned it down a little bit, turn, you know, the whites, just crank them down a little bit, you know? What is actually After Like? I mean, they answer it with you and I is after like. I like it. Like, I like the song, actually. Like, it's actually a really catchy phrase. Like, you can really imagine using something like this when you talk to your potential partner. It's really romantic. I really hope that no one with epileptic attacks, by the way, or watches this video, because things like this can really trigger epilepsy. And the one thing that I notice generally with K-pop, and I'm saying it again here, is that I do wish that they had a bit of a warning at the beginning, because this is just dangerous. Like, I don't know what the rules are in Korea, you know, but for international markets, maybe they should watch out with this. And I don't know if there has been any cases of people having epileptic attacks from looking at K-pop videos. Like, theoretically, I think they shouldn't, but it's still nice if they gave a little warning at the start. What is this song that I'm hearing? They're cloning it 100%, but where's it coming from? Isn't it like... I was petrified. Isn't it that song? I forgot the name. What's that song name? If you do know, leave it in the comments. And if I do find it, I'll put it somewhere on the screen here. Man, I can't think of it at all. Very interesting, though, that they're using that song in this song. Like, do they have to pay the other song maker for that melody? I'm curious about it, because they are theoretically just stealing it, aren't they? Or stealing it is maybe a real tough word, but what is going on? You know, how does that work? Again, just to see all of this equipment in use is beautiful for me. Like, you just have to imagine everything that you see in black. And I like that everything else in the background. So the set design is very contrasting from the gear, aka this was all planned. But the one thing that I do notice is that it's just beautiful to see it. And they did it all purposefully. That's the word. Very nice. Wow. So a lot of people even ask me on Discord, they wrote me personally, and they say, so what is that robotic arm? So I sent them links to display how they actually work with cameras, but this is actually it. This is a machine that can go up to $500,000 without even a camera attached to it. I think all incomplete, you're looking at like $1 million, $0.2 million maybe as a setup. But look at how the camera moves. Everything can be programmed. Everything from the zoom, everything from the focus. It is just top notch. But one sec, there was this one shot I'm a little bit questionable on. What's actually happening? So the camera is at the top here, and then all of a sudden it goes down. Is it looking up her skirt? I don't think so. But that's such a weird angle. What is this, like a booty shot? I can imagine why they didn't use this actually in the in the end product. But look how smooth it just moves. It's technology is amazing. Also, this setup, for example, it's beautiful. So basically what you're standing on is a turning plate, and everything around her is there purely so that she can be filmed in a 360 motion. So the camera can go around her. And I'm actually curious if there is a camera system that can also pick her up in a 360 motion. Not really seeing the cameras, but beautiful to still see this in a rough format. You know, again, could you consider this as a behind the scenes? Maybe they will not even make it behind the scenes because everything is more or less there. For me, this is like a gift to me, you know? I didn't expect this at all when I was going to go into this video. I like that. Really cute. So the one thing that I notice in this set is that I like it as well, but where the problem reaches is that basically when the lights go out, it's a little bit difficult to see the members because they're also wearing black and there's nothing really illuminating them except for the lights in the front, of course, but they're not as strong as the back. So now with the lights on, the contrast is very heavy, while if you turn off the lights like we do over here, you know, again, they're illuminated enough, but maybe keep on the lights just. Like, the effect still looks good. Must have been very blinding to be on the set. My hell. Wow. Okay, let's have a look at this. I think they're really just going to show us all the different ways of filming different sets. So basically here we see a setup on I think this is a BMW 3 Series, it looks like, where, what is this? Like the wing is missing, doesn't really matter. But you can see how the camera is mounted on the car with massive suction cups. It looks really, really cool. You can also just see how the person is actually strapped to the car with all the seat belts just going through each other. You know, it doesn't seem like they have a really good system for that. And then they actually show a shot from the camera. Personally, I don't like this shot in particular because it shows a little bit too much in the sense of it shows how weird the seatbelts are. Like, maybe they should have just ignored it and really just focused on the headshot rather than all of this weirdness. Like, it looks uncomfortable. And also for the people who know the back of the cars, it's really uncomfortable. Like, it's not fun to sit in the middle of this car, okay? Like, especially in the back. But the shots are amazing. Even a little bit of drifting. Like, I don't know if you guys were ever in a drifting car. I was on a project where I also had to film within a car driving with 670 horsepower on ice, and there is so much what do you call it? G-power? Is it called G-power? G-force. That is it. There's so much G-force just slinging you around. It's a phenomenal feeling, don't get me wrong, but to even just sit there very calmly, it's like, oh my god, you can get really sick from it. But look how beautiful it looks. Like, this to me is a much better shot because you do not see the seatbelts. 100% usable. What I do think is funny though, and call me stupid, but why is the guy driving the car wearing a helmet while the person in the back is not? What the actual heck is going on? Like, something doesn't really add up here. Like, I would prefer to be the driver rather than the member from IVE. Just pointing that out. Wow. Okay, it's only getting better. This is really just a little bit of a it's a bit of a fantastic video for me. Have a look at this massive car in the background, the entire setup. I mean, look at the size of the car and look at the size of the crane that it's carrying. It just, wow. That's all I can say. I mean, we're looking at a very expensive setup here. Whether you rent this or not, you're really looking at a massive budget that's thrown at this video to make it look as good as it is. I really wonder if they had to rent the gear or everything was already ready with the production house, but it looks amazing. Beautiful shot with all the different colors. Wow. Okay, it's good that it actually came up again. The one thing that I would change on this shot in particular is maybe just get rid of these white squares here. I think they are like stickers that are in cases. I can't really say, but it would have just made the shot a little bit cleaner. Like, it sticks out a bit too much for me. Can this video stop being so freaking amazing, especially for people who... This is like a dream come true for any videographer, okay? Like, this is the dream come true even for me if I ever get the opportunity to film. They have real fireworks on sets. How often do you see a K-pop video where they use a green screen of some sort and fake fireworks? It's way too often. And then here, you can even just see all the pods on the floor with real fireworks. Fuck yeah. I bet everyone should be smiling in this scene because it's a dream come true for a lot of people. Just to be surrounded by fireworks always puts a smile on the face of people. Wow. Really nice. Also, what's nice about fireworks generally is that it creates it's not just a bang and there's a bit of fireworks in the background. It also illuminates the sky. It also illuminates the platform according to the light that it's protruding. So some of the fireworks were green and we can also see the green on the stage. Really well thought out. Beautiful. Wow. Wait, was that a little camera car again going around? One sec. It's still there. How cute is that car? Like, it's like a toy car, but a really, really expensive dream car for a lot of videographers. Like, if you can afford that, you are good to go because the amount of people that want to use this for any type of production is quite huge. So, if you do have the money and you have a spare bit of money and you want to donate a little bit to this channel, I will not cry if you came up into my front door with that. Beautiful with the fireworks. Like, this really just looks like a fun place to be, actually. Even for the videographers, all the different cameras. Amazing. And then you have the camera guy again in the background. Just... look at the roughness of this MV. It's beautiful. Come on, one big bang. Yes! Oh man, that's a beautiful ending shot. Like, what else do you want to wish for an ending shot? Like, for me, this is something very unique and it's a video that I'm just gonna love. Wow. That's it? Damn it, that's it. I wish there was going to be a spoiler to maybe a second video. Would have been very nice as well. Alright guys, that is IVE with After Like. Now, I don't have to say anymore. You guys can really just see I'm in love with this video for so many reasons because it's just so well thought out. They kept the theme of showing IVE, showing the roughness, showing behind the scenes, everything combined, and it looks amazing. You can see that everything they put on set was not cheap. Maybe it was a last-minute decision, which I highly doubt, but I'm really curious who the person was that came up with this concept. It is phenomenal, and I do wish that some people might follow this trend as well because it's so cool to see some behind-the-scenes shot thrown as well in an MV. It looks great, you know. It might look a bit rough, it might not look perfect, but it does add a very unique effect to it. And I would say this video hit that nail on the head perfectly. It is just spot on. But yeah, guys, what do you think of the MV? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Did you like the song? Did you not like the song? I actually think the song is very creative. Again, please make sure you tell me what song they were ripping off during the chorus. I would love to know your feedback on that. But for now, guys, I just want to say thank you very much. And like always, if you did enjoy today's video, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to help out the channel. And of course, put your recommendations down in the comment section below for me to see what you want me to check out next. So I'll see you on the next video.